Musa, have you ever crashed or nearly crashed a car?
I've never specifically crashed a car, but I've had two occasions where I came really close. Both times I was like 20, 22, something like that. So the first time I had, it was one of my first cars. It was my second car actually. It was a red S14. And basically I was just learning to drift. So I went out when it was raining and it was early morning, no one was around. And I was drifting onto a three-lane highway. And basically I was going around 70 or 80 and I gave it, at this time I was somewhat experienced and I just gave it some throttle and basically I was holding it, but it snapped the other way. So then basically I did a full 180 in the car and I was just like careering backwards, reverse, and there was a huge light pole and I just knew I was going to hit it. So I was just like bracing myself and I must have been going 50 kilometers an hour backwards and I was just bracing myself for the big hit from behind. Thankfully, I missed the light pole and I got out of the car and I looked at the tire marks and the light pole was here and I literally missed the light pole by tire marks, probably by centimeters. So that was the time I came really close. The second time I had an S14 Spec R Turbo and I was with my friends. We were going down this kind of hilly side. It was around 1 a.m. maybe. And I was going 220 kilometers an hour down the straight. And I was just thinking, I can't see too far ahead of me. Like there's just black in front of me. So I put my lights on high beam and then bam, like just in the distance, I saw a house like right in front of me. So I had to slam on the brakes straight away because at that speed, you need a lot of visibility because you're covering a lot of ground. So that house was still in the distance, but I got to it in like 2, 3 seconds, right? Bumped on the brakes, locked up my brakes, started skidding. Thankfully, I came from 220 kilometers an hour down to about 60 and then was able to turn around through to the corner and I was okay. But that was another time that I nearly crashed. So touch wood, thank God, touch metal. I haven't crashed as of yet. But those are two examples in my early 20s where I nearly did. Thankfully, I haven't had any such incident in a very long time now.